Next on the History Network, the Roadkill Recipe Ramblers.
We're the Roadkill Recipe Ramblers, and we'll ramble to your roadkill. Scoop it up and peel it off and toss it in a pot. Add a dash of this and that, heat it till it's heated. Serve it till it's heated, then head on the road again.
Hey, Earlene, wanna watch me spit a mile?
The Roadkill Recipe Ramblers have arrived at the Grand Canyon, where the canyon walls can be over a mile high.
Good, Jim Bob. Were you hawking a watermelon or sesame seed?
No, just a loogie.
The Roadkill Recipe Ramblers have been hired to cater a wedding in Rustic, Arizona.
Earlene, read me off that historical marker there, so I too can be knowledged in the history and wonderment of the Grand Canyon.
Well, Jim Bob, the Grand Canyon was carved out by the Colorado River, a river whose origin starts from a dripping faucet next to a tool shed in Des Moines, Iowa. It meanders around places like Frostbite Falls, Minnesota, them their President's Heads in Rushmore, South Dakota, and right next to that Mormon Tabernacle Choir in Utah.
Did you know that there's no AC in that place? People just walk around saying, it's Mormon here.
Then the river snakes around and ends here in Arizona.
That marker say all that, Earlene?
Did you bring your cheaters with you, did you, Jim Bob?
No, I left them in the airstream.
Well then, that's exactly what that there marker says. Now let's go rent some cliff donkeys and ride down the canyon wall.
The Roadkill Recipe Ramblers barter for 2 burros and a guide to get them down the steep slope to the bottom of the canyon, so they can retrieve some fresh roadkill for the upcoming nuptials and reception afterwards.
Dang, Jim Bob, that water runs fast.
And deep, too.
What's that mean, Jim Bob?
I lost my camouflaged crock in it.
Summer sale for men's camouflage crocs. Men's size 10 through 13. Now available at Alcoa's and Thrifties.
The Roadkill Recipe Ramblers search and scour the shoreline in hopes of finding some fresh roadkill.
Hey, look, a gopher.
Hey, look, a rattlesnake.
And look, there's an old coyote with something in his mouth.
Meep, meep.
Maybe he'll share with us.
That coyote looks like he hadn't had a meal like that in a long time.
70 years to be precise.
Meep, meep.
Look over there, Earlene. We've hit the mother lode.
Jim Bob, of all the luck, this may be our best day ever.
Jim Bob and Earlene and the whole state of Arizona are surprised to find a Texas armadillo in the midst of the Grand Canyon.
It all looks so fabulous.
The Roadkill Recipe Ramblers are delighted to find a rare but deceased armadillo at the base of the Grand Canyon.
This'll cook up nice, Jim Bob. This'll feed everyone at the reception.
This janky little thing?
There's only gonna be 4 people there, Jim Bob.
That many?
The bride, the groom, the shaman, and you and me.
Well, that's the 4 of us.
Since we can get started now, we'll have time to travel upriver.
We can go turn off that faucet.
Jim Bob, you know there's a water shortage in California.
Let's really go through Frostbite Falls.
As Jim Bob and Earlene prepare the delicious armadillo, we bid adieu till next time when the Roadkill Recipe Ramblers travel to New York City. Come join us, won't you?
Meep, meep.